Welcome back. In previous lectures, we have created a EC2 cluster module and then called the EC2 instance using that module and then created couple of EC2 instances and then tested everything with that. Okay, so we also installed the web server and then accessed them via browser. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to learn about how you are going to taint resources in a module. Okay, the taint command can be used in taint to taint specific resources within a module. So very important note here is it is not possible to taint an entire module. Instead, each resource within the module must be tainted separately. We already know if you call a module, so module will have the instances inside that, which means like you already seen here when we go back here and then see it. So every module will have multiple instances of that respective resource can be created. So if you see here in module.ec2 cluster, so it has created this .1 and then this .0, which means it created a resource 0 and then resource 1 using module. So which means every module can create multiple instances of that respective resource. So with that said, when you use the taint command, you will be able to only taint the specific resources inside that module. So you cannot taint a entire module. So you cannot say I can taint this module in a single command model. Okay, so you need to individually or independently run the taint command against each resource inside that module. So that's what taint command is going to work on modules for specific resources only and not at the module level. Inside module at the resource level it will be used. Okay, so with that said, let's go back here, right, and then run the Terraform state list. Okay, so let me go here and clear this Terraform state and then list command. Okay, so this will list the resources present here in this configuration directory, whatever is present in our state file. Okay, so one resource is data AWS AMI Amazon Linux. Okay, and another one you can see module.ec2 cluster.aws instance.this.0 and then this.1. so it is displaying two EC2 instances for us using Terraform state list command, so which will query against the terraform.tf state file. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to taint one specific resource. Okay, so I'll say terraform taint and this resource, this of 0, so we are going to taint it. So what happened? Terraform state list and terraform taint, and I'll copy this resource here from here and paste it. Okay, and we are going to taint one specific resource, and then we are going to run the Terraform plan and then see what happens. Okay, so Terraform plan. So the first VM should be recreated when we do the Terraform apply. So that should get destroyed and then recreated when we run the Terraform plan. So let's wait for the plan to be printed for us. So we can see here, let's go up, right? Module.ec2 cluster.aws instance.this.0 should be replaced. Okay, because it is tainted, it need to be replaced. So it will destroy and then create the replacement. Okay, only for that resource. Okay, rest all is going to be as is. So for other resource there is nothing, only one resource it is going to destroy and then add that resource back. So if you say terraform apply auto updo, right, so it should create destroy that specific resource and then recreate it for us. Okay, so that's about it. So it is, we are doing the terraform apply to see what will happen. So let it create. After that we'll do the cleanup of these resources. So we can see here now, so it has destroyed the this.0 means like a 0 instance. Okay, and then first instance, and then again it recreated the first instance. Okay, so with that said, we'll move on to the next thing here to destroy whatever we have created with terraform destroy auto approve. Okay, and then I'll also clean up these files anyway. And one thing which we need to understand about modules is about the meta arguments for modules. So if you remember, we have learned about meta arguments for resources in a step-by-step manner. So we can go here and then review them one more time. So in Terraform resources, so meta argument depends on, meta argument count, meta argument for each, and then meta argument lifecycle. So when we are implementing the resources, we learned all those things in a step-by-step manner. So if you come here, meta argument concepts are going to be same for as how we learned for resources section. So which means for modules also, count, for each, providers, and then depends on, all these meta arguments are applicable. So equivalent documentation, you can found it here about the same meta arguments. Okay, so how you are going to use it and then all those things. Okay, so it is going to be same how you have used it for resources. It's the same way how you will be using for modules also. There is no big difference about them. Okay, so that's about the meta arguments context for modules. So this completes the Terraform module basics. Okay, in our next lecture we are going to focus on building a custom module for us. Okay, so far you have used the module somebody has published in your Terraform registry. Okay, so even though this is somebody, this is verified partner for HashiCorp partner only. Okay, so which means this is a verified EC2 instance module which we can use definitely in our production grade also. With that said, if there is a requirement for our custom module, so always there will be a requirement for us. Okay, so which means like it need to be done in a different way in our environments. At that point of time you need to build your custom modules. So in our next section we are going to work on building a Terraform module, which is nothing but we are going to build a custom module in this respective section. So I'll see you in the next lecture. Until then, bye bye.